Following on from our previous video, we've drawn our circle. We have drawn our circle. Now we need to draw all the straight lines. So we've got a straight line here. We've got a straight line here at 45 degrees and another one here. And we've got one straight across and then another one here and another one here. So so notice that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in the first quadrant. So so from here to here it would be pi over 2, but because we've got 4 pieces we need to cut it into 4 equal pieces. This thing gets multiplied to the bottom, giving you pi over 8. So the angle here is pi over 8. Well, given the angle, we need to draw this straight line here. Well, a straight line is given by y equals mx plus c. Well, all the straight lines go through the origin, so this c here will be 0. So it's a matter of us finding out y equals mx, and it's our job is to find the gradient. What is the gradient, given that the angle here is pi over 8? So the radius of a circle is a. If you want to know the gradient, well, it would be the height divided by the across. The height here, given the angle here and given the radius, the height would be a sine pi over 8. The across here would be a cos pi over 8. So the gradient will be the height divided by the across, a sine pi over 8 divided by the across, pi over 8. 2 a's cancel each other out. Sine over cos is really tan, so tan pi over 8. So the gradient will be tan pi over 8. So to draw a straight line, all you need to do is y equals mx plus c, but the gradient is tan what was it, pi divided by 8. Close it off. Close it off, and then you've got your x there. But let's put the x in front so it looks nicer. There. So that would be our straight line. If you want to know the line, well, you can use the same technique to draw all the other lines. So so let's do our other line. Hang on, this line here, tan. Well, the one that goes through 45 degrees would be pi over 4, pi over 4, and then close it off. And then if you want to draw this line, so you've got one that going at 45, and then you've got another one here. So this is this angle here is pi over 8, and then you just make a copy of it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So just times this by 3. You're multiplying a fraction, so it gets multiplied to the top. So that would be 3 pi over 8. Well, this angle here is 3 pi over 8. So hang on. It would be 3 pi over 8 over 8, and then you've got 3 there. And then let's do our 45 degrees. Tan pi over 4. Close it off there. And then if you want this line, so hang on, 45, and then you've got another one here, and then you've got another one here. Let's try and draw this line here. Well, this line here just starts out with, hang on, just start out with this angle here, which is pi over 8, and then make a copy of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So times 5, so it gets multiplied to the top, giving you 5 pi over 8. So going back to here, that will be, hang on, let me just copy and paste this. Copy, paste, and then that would be 5 there. And then if you want the other ones, do 6, change this to a 6 there, and then you can simplify this to 3 over 4. 3 over 4. And then what was the other one? 7 over 8. So the next one would be 7 pi over 8. 7 pi. Now we've got all our lines. In the next video we need to keep track of I will explain it in the next video. Okay.